I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We don't have an agenda, do we? All right. No public speakers, no one scheduled. We have no minutes to approve. This is going to be mighty quick.
So I said.
All right. Usually we go to treasurer, but treasurer is not here, but she did drop off bills and some checks for us to sign, and bank statements have been reviewed by the selectmen. We'll read the bills into the record at the end of the meeting. All right, so we don't have treasurer. Tax collector, anything to report? You did give us.
Do you have any questions?
We do have our unpaid tax bill as of now, as of 10/9/2018. Just for the record, it's $140,502.33. That's past due taxes back all the way to 2012. Some of the earlier ones are under agreement with it being paid down in a payment plan. So there's a little 2012, a little 2013, but most of it's 2016 forward. So that's there. Lots of times that stuff gets clarified and rectified towards the point where deeding is going to occur, but right now that's the amount outstanding. And we've been working with the DRA the past few weeks to go ahead and look to get a preliminary tax rate set. They are still looking at the MS 434, I think I got that right, which is basically our income, and we're looking for the school numbers to come in so we can get a preliminary tax rate from them, hopefully by the end of this month. All right, no road agent. Wow, this is really going to be quick, guys.
That's okay. I got a,
Yep.
we all got an email from the resident on the cable situation in town.
That's right.
And the person had some ideas on how to move forward, and I recommend we stay with our attorney and work through her. And if we want to take any initiatives other than, take all our initiatives through the attorney. Let her guide us through this process.
Yeah, well, we committed to that, and we're paying for it. So I think that's the direct cost right now.
Okay.
Yeah, we've hired someone with expertise in this area that can hopefully work out the best deal we possibly can to get another outside consultant or someone to help us out. It just seems like we're compounding. Maybe ultimately the attorney will suggest something like that. Right now
But that's okay.
but once we get that guidance and we get the franchising agreement put into place, then we can start to explore issues and options, I should say.
Yeah, just bear in mind, this isn't primarily about TV anymore. This is communications, and there are people in town that don't have cable, and they need it to communicate, conduct business, etc. So for the welfare of the town, this is something that needs to happen.
Yeah, it'll help property values in the areas that don't have it, and it'll boost it. So we have to work on this, and hopefully the attorney will get us somewhere.
Okay.
Just want to let you know I got that letter. I think you saw copies of it.
Yes.
But that's the way I think we should move forward through the lawyer. It sounds like you guys agree.
Yeah, it's because that's her area of expertise, and we're looking for her for guidance in this whole thing. So,
Okay.
if there are other options, she can lay them out for us. Okay.
Okay.
Administrative assistant's not here, so we have nothing to do there. Conservation meet?
Pardon me?
Did the conservation committee meet?
I didn't meet it. I didn't go. I didn't make it.
Okay.
But they started to put the kiosks up. They started to do that.
I
So
saw
the
some.
posts are in.
Yeah.
Frank brought his tractor down there, dug some holes. We put some posts in.
Good.
Once the fill settles in, we're going to put the kiosks on.
Okay. Cemetery trustees?
The volunteers that were going to work on a flagpole were detained by rain last week, so we're rescheduling that as soon as possible. We do expect the flagpole to be out before Veterans Day.
I haven't been down there. Did the grass come in? I haven't been down the road. Okay.
I haven't looked at it yet.
Okay.
And, not ZBA, help me out, Ed.
Planning board.
Planning board, thank you. Did you guys meet, or are you meeting this week?
Next week.
Next week?
We meet next week, but again, our main focus has been the master plan. So that's what we're working on right now.
Okay, excellent. I know, just as a road agent issue, I know Ed has been working on Pike Brook. There's been a lot of work going on down there. I haven't seen any paving or grinding as of yet, but we know we're slated for an October date to get pipe work done and then get some of the smaller asphalt projects done in town. So I'll follow up with Ed on that to see if we're still on track for an October date to get our paving done. All right.
Does he have equipment queued up down?
I've seen equipment down there. They've been doing a lot of the trenching and whatnot and getting culverts done. So I think a lot of that site work is done now. It's just quite simply going to be just grind it, pave it, and then gravel the edges. So I think we're in decent shape down there. No committees to report on. Any old business we need to discuss?
My only comment is I think we have 4 contacts down for painting.
Yep.
We'll hook up with them this winter, see if we can line something up for the spring.
Yeah, get some estimates and then try to get on a schedule with one of the 4 and do it.
Excellent.
All right, and that money went into a trust account, so we're not going to lose that. We're not going to lose the money. It's still in the trust account. So I think we earmarked 10,000 for that.
I think we put 20 in.
Yeah, but we put for the painting. We were estimating around. Oh no, maybe a little bit more than that. We were like thinking 15 for the painting. But either way, we have the money in the account, so we're not going to need to re-up that money next year. It's already in a trust account, so we'll just go ahead and have it for next year. All right. Any new business before we read bills?
Oh, well, the bills.
No? All right. Well, let's go read bills into the record, and we'll go from there.
Got a bill from Tumbledown Farms for $60 for 2 yards of mulch. Salmon Falls have a bill for $110 for notices that were in the paper.
Press.
Salmon Press, yes. Some, I don't know whether it was.
One was for the ZBA, one was for the supervisor of the checklist.
Thank you. And we've got something from, to register the Brookfield, New Hampshire org on the website. Save our name, domain listing. $228.
What's that for again?
You have to register your website, then you do a domain name. I don't remember seeing this bill before.
No, I haven't seen it before. I don't know if that had to do with the new website. So that's why I kind of was questioning if you guys are going to remember that.
That's a good question. I think that should be paid for through that.
Through the original contract?
No, I don't think that was part of the contract. They give us the software. We've got to provide the
No.
hardware.
How long was that for? From 200?
1 year. November 1st, 2018 through the end of next year. I just don't remember doing this.
No, me neither. Why don't we set it aside and talk to Laurie and Marilou on that?
Marilou, yeah. I just don't remember that one.
That's something that Laurie may have heard from the website designer and say, oh yeah, we were going to get that. Or
Well, that was a little confusing, right? When we tried to cut over.
yeah.
I've seen those before. They were a lot less money than that.
Well, we'll find out.
We'll ask them.
But we couldn't figure out where the website runs. Who runs the website? It doesn't run on our computers. So we wanted to convert that Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
No one knew where to convert.
That's on a cloud, or that's with the builders.
No, they give you the software. Where do you want to run it?
Really?
We put this up. That was an interesting drill. And this might be part of that, but I'm not sure.
All right, so-
When that was set up years ago,
Yeah.
Sonrecord set that up.
Right.
Web address, emails come from one place in Alton, New Hampshire,
Yeah.
and I don't know where the server is that we run our website on. And that, so we couldn't throw a switch. So we gotta understand that better. Okay, another bill from CAI Technologies for tax map maintenance, $200. The accounting firm, $832, that's past due. I think Marilou has paid that, well, she'll have to check that, but it's $832. No, it's $1245. $832 is past due.
Yeah, that's why I kind of highlighted that. And I thought we were asked for itemized bills from them.
And I don't know.
Yeah, we did.
And I think she checked, she was gonna check that.
Okay.
Got a bill from Middleton Lumber for,
I just want to write down.
yeah. Bill from Middleton Lumber for actually I submitted for kiosk material for $25.58. Oh, I bought the doorknob for the handicap doorknob. It's up there on the shelf,
Yep, let's see it.
$23.97.
Yikes.
So we'll have, we'll have Brad install it. I didn't ask him to do that yet. We've got a bill for $2,000 as part of Tri-County Community Action Program. Was in the warrant. We're gonna pay it. They want their next $2,000.
Yeah, we do 4,000 to them, right?
Yep.
Every year.
School budget, they want this month. Oh, thank you. 70, so I was gonna hit number 74764, $74,764. And then we have internet for $42 and phone for $86. We pulled out this one. You wanna pull out the other one?
What the,
The account?
well, I wrote enough notes on maybe Marilou will, man, let's just pull it, and Marilou, take a look at that. Because I'm not sure why that's still past due, if that is indeed past due.
That's right.
And I thought we requested itemized bills, like a legal bill, from them to account for all that time. So, you can ask for that. All right, I make a motion, we accept the bills as read on the record by Rich Stacker.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. We looked at the bank statements, we signed payroll checks, a little bit of correspondence up here. And this is where I'm not sure what we're supposed to do with this. It was in the box, it was a incomplete form for state of New Hampshire, where it looks like the Board of Selectmen need to execute this agreement where we're gonna go ahead and certify that we gave notice to the inhabitants to meet the time and place for the election in October. So we need some clarification on what we're supposed to do here from, I guess, the clerk. Did you take a look at that?
Election in October.
I don't know, that's why I was kind of very confused. Either we need notice out by October or, let's see.
This is the November election.
It's with the November election, we read down there, does it need to be posted by October or executed by October?
Yeah, this will go to her.
So she's gonna need to sign it, we'll need to execute it. But,
We sign it.
yeah, we sign it up there, right, and down here,
Yeah.
but she didn't fill it in.
Right. So we'll have her fill it in and then we'll sign it.
All right.
Our stuff.
It's, I got something else for her, I got this vaccination
Right,
thing,
okay.
yeah. We got a letter from the New Hampshire Lottery about Keno and the funds it's generating and the towns and cities that are approved Keno in New Hampshire. Brookfield is not on that list of approved. I don't think we'd have any real location other than maybe Moose Mound. But so far, Keno's raises 6 months, almost $8.3 million. But neither here nor there. The Conservation Commission unanimously requests that Peter Baker of 208 Governor's Road be appointed as a member of the Conservation. His 3-year term will end on 2021. That is being submitted by Bob Nielsen.
I'll make a motion, we accept the recommendation.
Second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. So that's good. Yeah, that's just for,
I think it was the Laurie, she'll send them a note.
yep, I'll put that on Lauren's desk. This will go to the clerk. That will go in the lockbox. All right, any other comments? Any other issues? Seeing none, go ahead and join the meeting. Thank you.
So,